but most times when an attorney's necessary, I hate the situation.
Well, there's too many of them in my view, and they all got to make a living. So they're all scrambling around trying to find the next little scrap, and pretty soon that's what fills our courtrooms.
Yeah, for sure.
And
besides the obvious with rent pros, is there anything that you have your experience, you have so much knowledge, you have your legal background, you have it all. Is there anything else that sticks out as to why someone should choose rent pros?
Anything else that sticks out? What?
Besides what we talked about. So your knowledge, your legal background, your legislation pool. It sounds like you got all the elements. Is there anything else that would distinguish rent pros above the rest?
Well, here's what I think distinguishes. There are some good management companies out there.
Sure.
I'm friends with a fella in San Diego who he's a step ahead of me. He's just amazing. He's got an amazing company. I own some properties down there, and so I'm down there quite a bit. And I would recommend him any day of the week. But I'm going to tell you, probably 7 out of 10 management companies, no, they're slopping it together. They're not staying up on things. They're, I'll do it till I get caught. I mean, I literally have them say, well, I'm going to do it till I get caught, and that's just the wrong attitude. If you're going to do that with your own personal stuff, fine, but don't expose your clients to that. So this is a difference. It's a difference that everyone else could make up, and so that there would be no difference between me and another company. But I go to these breakfasts once a month with different property managers, and the things I hear, I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you subjecting your clients to that kind of liability? Isn't it easier to just make them follow the rules, Don't rent a property with Oleanders. Well, there's no law that says, no, there is no law that says you can't rent a property with Oleanders. But you don't do it because there's been test cases. 6 to 8 little girls a year in the United States die from oleander tea poisoning. They go out and they make the pretty flowers, right, on an oleander. So they make tea out of the leaves, and then they have a little tea party, and then they drink it, right? And this is fatal. And so you don't take that chance. There's been test cases. The landlords have been hung out to dry. Property managers have. So when I rent a property and it's residential, I say, no oleanders. We're taking them out. And if the client won't do it, then they're not my client. And I tell the other managers at these breakfasts, because this particular thing came up the other day, I said, no, what's it cost to take them out, spray them for a couple of years, and it's gone? Don't take that risk. Plus, the dogs chew on the bones or the branches, and then they're in the vet, and then the client wants you to pay the vet bills. Uncomplicate your life.
That's amazing. I just learned. Did you know that?
I knew about oleanders, but I didn't. I always see them in the middle of the freeways a lot of times, and I'm like,
oh, they're very deadly. They'll kill a horse. We don't have them around the farm at all where we had horses around. The horses eat them, and it'll kill a horse.